Hey guys, Mike Dickinson here with Sarah Bay Marina in Sarasota, Florida. Today I'm just going to do a quick little walkthrough of the all-new 260 CCX from World Cat Boats. This is a prototype. This is hull number 1, so there will be a couple things here or there that may not open correctly or whatever. They're trying to make some changes as we go and as we debut it around the state of Florida. So with that said, the first thing I want to show everybody is this three-part seat, three-part transom, as well as deck. So this is it in the seat format. One of the cool changes is you're going from the 23-foot to the 28-foot, going from the jumper seats out on the side to the inside, so you're protected a little bit more from the wind. So as this boat gets stowed away, then it turns into the full transom, locks into gear there, so it's a very sturdy transom. When you're moving, hitting the waves, there's no knocking, there's no rattling. And then this is a very, very good design by the engineers to keep this locked in, and then when it's down, turns into a very, very big, very spacious transom walkthrough. Turns into basically a hybrid style casting platform like you would see maybe on a bay boat. Obviously big ladder that World Cats are known for. The ladder's just taken apart because we had it at the boat show. This boat's equipped with the Yamaha 200 horsepower. Your engine packages are going to be 150 Yamahas, 200 Yamahas, or depending on dealer, 200 white Mercury V6s. So on the back, traditionally the live wells are either in the center or they're on the back of the leaning post. On the new 260, your standard live well is going to be on the starboard side. And then your port side is going to have the same size, but it is just going to be a fish box or a cooler, but it can be plumbed as a second live well. Now there's some feedback that we've already received about the concern of these kind of getting in the way of the cockpit space, but as you can see, it's the start of these boxes are not at the inside of the gunnel. They're actually ingrained in the gunnel, so you're only losing about 4 or 5 inches of space there. So I know that's a concern that I've seen out there on social media, but it actually does not get in the way of the cockpit space back here. Both of the lazarettes down here going to have your batteries, your pumps, your battery switches, but the battery switches are actually electrically controlled with switches in the head, so you don't have to stoop down there every single time just to open the batteries. So as this circle around here, this is going to have the Yeti pull-out cooler. They've redesigned some of these to where it's just a little kick switch, opens it up, and then as you close it, it'll automatically clip itself back in. So again, trying to make it a little bit easier for people to use, a little bit of tackle storage, and then start getting into the options of rod holders on the leaning post as well as on the hard top. As everybody knows, prototypes are always going to have the most loaded out options, so this is going to have everything: shadow package, black powder coating, the Edson steering wheel. This one has the joystick, Optimus joystick. With the 200s, you get the electric controls. Standard with one Garmin, and then the second Garmin is going to be an option. Obviously a bunch of switches, switch panels. If there's an RGB option that this boat comes with, that even allows you to have some hardtop light accents that you can see in some of the other pictures and videos. They've redesigned the Helm Seat from some of the other Cat models or the other World Cat models, and it really feels more like a sports car when you're sitting here. A lot of customers didn't want to test that out until I told them to test it out at the boat show, and once they sat there, everybody was like, wow, this feels really, really comfortable. It kind of hugs you back there. So in both decks on each side, you got your fish boxes. They go a little ways back, so you've got that on both sides. But in the bow here, both of the forward bow seats can also act as fish boxes and coolers. They're both finished gel coat on both sides. Both have drains, and then one of the cool features is that the backrest comes out of the gunnel here, so you still have forward seating. Still have the ability to entertain when you're out not fishing and you're out at the sandbar, or you've got a bunch of people on the boat. But another really cool feature, Molly, if you come up this way, this cushion here is permanent. So it stays there, and then it unfolds into a very, very sturdy, huge cast deck. So, you know, I'm a 6'1", 220, and this is, you know, very sturdy for me. When these cushions are out and you pull them all out of the way, this is a really, really nice, big, stable casting platform that I think a lot of fishermen that are still the back and forth between true offshore, true bay boat, this still has the offshore feel to go way out, but still have a little bit of a bay boat casting deck feel. So there's going to be a filler cushion option for this as well, so that you can still have, you know, the kids or anybody else that wants to lay out up here. So another really cool feature. All right, and then this is another, just like the 280, just like the 235, just like the 40. You have forward head access. So if you option the head, it's going to come with the vinyl flooring. You also have your battery switches inside here, so you push them, they'll automatically turn on down in the bilge, as well as the RGB panels inside, up to debate on whether that's going to end up going up on the dash. But really easy access, big access, because, you know, everybody knows on the smaller boats, accessing the head from the side, it's not always easy, so it's nice to have it in the front. So one of the other options that WorldCat has, that all their boats have, is the stereo upgrade option, but there's also the T-top speakers, which everybody knows is really nice, especially because these angle forward towards the bow, and then the back speakers angle back towards the captain and the passengers in the back. And you know, when you're out at the sandbar or you're hanging out in the boat, all the speakers below the gunnels are nice when you're inside the boat, but when you're outside the boat on the sandbar behind it, or if you're up in the bow, it's really nice to be able to have these. So that's an option. The spreader bar, or the light bar on top of the hardtop, is an option. There's an anchor windlass option, which WorldCat built an anchor road chute that'll actually take it over to the port side storage bucket up here. And they also have a bow sunshade option, which has carbon fiber poles that'll go into the bow, the front bow rod holders, and then clip on here onto the hardtop. So that is a brief walkthrough. There's a couple other options here there, like fender clips, powder coat, hull color option, that you can get with your local dealer to find out what's available for you. But if you have any questions, you're in the Sarasota area, give me a call here at Sarah Bay Marina. Until then, we'll see you on the water.